I also saw in I saw your Facebook you having to defend your daughter, which seems so ridiculous to me that you have to be put in this position.
You know, I generally, we let things roll off our backs. We understand everything that comes with the territory. But, you know, when my daughter was very young, they would criticize her, you know, and my husband, and they would be like, oh, you know, she looks like the father, she sounds like the mother, this isn't going to work out. It was
People would say that.
It was cruel in writing. And first of all, you know, I think my ex-husband and my daughter were both, you know, beautiful, talented, wonderful ex-husband Billy Joel. And it really hurt. It hurt to see the nasty criticism, the nasty writing. It hurts.
Of course.
It bothers me as a human that our society has gotten to this level. My daughter Alexa is what we call a late bloomer, and she has blossomed so stunningly.
She's beautiful.
And and now, you know, after enduring, you know, all this criticism as a child, not a public figure, but a child, you know, she's stepping out into the world, she's doing things, and now they can't even accept, now it's like, oh, she's too beautiful. She's bought it all. It's all plastic surgery. And my daughter is the most honest, open, sensitive, and beautiful person, and she had a little tweak of her nose. She had a rhinoplasty, which she felt she wanted to tell everybody because she wanted other people to feel comfortable if they made that decision for themselves. And she did. That's the only thing she's ever done. She happens to be endowed very generously. And in last week, all of a sudden, and she usually wears more modest things, but she was a fashion correspondent. And she was playing different parts every day for different shows that she would go to. And suddenly there's a V-neck. Now you see the cleavage. And then suddenly there it is. She's had all this work done. She's done it.
There were some articles saying she'd had breast augmentation. Or something.
She's totally natural. Look at her. This is a prime example. This is a show on Monday. This is a show on Tuesday. On Monday, you see her soulful eyes, the same soulful Billy Joel eyes, and they have that kind of like down, that, you know, and then the next day, she's doing a different look. She's got the eyeliner that's giving the cat eye. Now, you can't go out and get your eyes done overnight and show up the next day, you know?
So people were saying she had surgery the next day, which is just crazy.
But what bothers me, I think, is, you know, on a personal level for Alexa, that she just seems to be under so much scrutiny constantly, you know? And
it's going to be hard as a mom to see
you know, she's just a kid trying to, you know, make her way in a world where, you know, her father's a living legend, and she happened to have inherited his talent. And she plays piano and music, but it was kind of tough, you know, following in his big, huge footsteps. So she's experimenting with different areas, and everywhere she goes, it seems like they're ready to pounce on her. And I think in general in our society, we've turned into a society that is more interested in hearing the negative and responding to the mean things, and with the advent of identities that you don't have to be yourself.
Well, people are very cruel now online.
And you can go on and be, you know, so cruel and mean. And I just worry about us as a whole. And I thought, no, you know what? It's time to speak up, not to let things roll off your back. But, you know, it's like that old thing where if somebody says a racist joke and you're sitting in the room and you don't speak up, then you're you know, complacent with all of that. And I think that it's time to stand up every time you see something that's some injustice and just say, I disagree with that. I think we should be supporting each other. I think we should be more loving of each other. I think we should be more
You're a good mama bear.